We've done Merlot, we've done Malbec, but now it's time to try something a little spicier. Today, we're reviewing the Grapevine Shiraz from Aldi, a bold sounding red at a very soft price. Is it any good? Let's find out. Hi, I'm Jake, not a sommelier, just a guy tasting wine you'll actually drink and maybe learning a thing or two along the way. Welcome to the Everyday Wine Guy. This bottle usually sells for around $4.50 at Aldi. That's deep in budget territory, and honestly, I'm down for that. If it tastes good, who cares what it costs? Let's start with a look. Hold at an angle and take a peek. This one pours medium ruby red, not super dark, which is surprising for a Shiraz. Usually, Shiraz is inky and intense, so already I'm thinking this will be lighter bodied and maybe more fruity and relaxed than spicy and powerful. The label confirms that, calling it medium bodied and showing it right in the middle of their style guide. This wine was made in Spain and bottled just for Aldi. That's interesting because Shiraz is more commonly associated with Australia or France, so this Spanish take might bring something a little different. The alcohol content is just 11%, which is definitely lower than most Shiraz wines, which usually sit between 13 and 15%. So that tells us it will likely be gentler, softer and easygoing. Also worth noting, this is vegan friendly, which is great for anyone who wants to avoid animal-based fining agents. Give it a swirl and let's check the nose. Yeah, there's that classic plum note up front, with spiced blackberry right behind it. It actually smells pretty nice, like a simple jammy red with a pinch of pepper. There's also a faint woody or smoky edge, but nothing overpowering. Not complex, but clean and pretty balanced. Alright, time for a sip. Okay, that's actually smoother than I expected. It's definitely medium bodied, maybe a little lighter than that. The fruit comes through nicely, lots of plum and blackberry, with a soft texture and gentle hint of spice in the back. The tannins are low, so it doesn't dry your mouth out. The acidity is balanced, making this an easy sipper that doesn't punch too hard. Let's try another sip and see how it finishes. The finish is fairly short, but pleasant enough. A soft, fruity fade with just a little hint of spice. Doesn't linger long, but it also doesn't vanish instantly. Kind of like the wine itself. Low drama, easy to like. The label recommends pairing it with roast beef or barbecue, and I think that's spot on. This wine would work really well with comfort food, being shepherd's pie, grilled sausages, or even spicy roasted veg. It's not bold or intense, so don't expect a full throttle Aussie Shiraz. This is more of a weekday red, something you open with dinner and don't think about. Overall, for under a fiver, the Grapevine Shiraz punches above its weight. It's soft, fruity and smooth, with just enough spice to feel like a Shiraz, without being heavy or heady. If you're new to red wine or just want something easy to pair food with, this is a solid choice. On the would I buy it again scale, I'm giving it 6.5 out of 10. Really good value. Nothing fancy, but that's not what it's for. If you've got this wine, let me know your thoughts. Got another Aldi bottle you want reviewed? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe for real world wine reviews, and always drink what you like and remember why you like it. See you next time. Cheers.